They call me B3G. Peace and blessings, family. Hope everybody's living blessed life right now. They tell me this is the way that you got to do nowadays if you want to get the word out through all this social media stuff. You know what I mean? I'm kind of new to this. If you own an IG, go ahead and pretty much share this information and like it, love it, whatever you got to do, right? You get the word out about Dr. Copeland. That's Doctahcopeland. That's if you're on YouTube right now watching this. Also like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel, which is THEHWHC. Or you might can just Google Dr. Copeland, the health consultant. Okay, that's DOCTAH. Okay, today, you know what I'm saying? I say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and drop a little information about caffeine, because we got a lot of people on caffeine, right? Whether it be coffee, soft drinks, chocolate, just to name a few, okay? So I said, you know what? I was looking up some information. I ran across, I said, I'm going to share this with the peoples about caffeine. So we have here, you know, of course, caffeine and coffee been around, you know, brewing that for a few millenniums, right? Then they saying, think coffee or whatever for the Turks. So that's for the Asiatic group. Anything outside of Africa, I'm thinking right now. Don't quote me on this. He's saying that, you know, the Turks was the first ones for them. Before I even get started, oh yeah, I gotta give my disclaimer. The information I share with you today is not here to treat, cure, or diagnose. And also, you know what I'm saying, also contact your physician or health provider for further information, okay? Just had to throw that out there, okay? Let me move forward. Now, they're saying about caffeine. We're going to deal with coffee for a second. They're saying that coffee is like the third most heavily sprayed crop next to tobacco and cotton. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What them cats call Monsantos or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you want to look them up. Those cats that do all the weed killing and all that stuff, spray all your stuff, right? Them type of chemicals, right? Ain't good for our body at all. Okay, let's move forward, family. What we doing today, we're talking about caffeine, so let's get back to it. Okay, and then there's also caffeine is a member of the alkaloid family, they saying. Okay, or they also use it for pharmaceuticals, just like artemisinin, which is a poisonous nightshade, is also used, which is used for a muscle relaxer. Okay, it's also next to like cocaine. We're talking about caffeine now. We got morphine next to that. Okay, it's an alkaloid. Okay, nicotine. Okay, you know what? I found that nicotine is like a block action to the autonomic nervous system as well. And also, you know, you got smoking them cigarettes and dealing with nicotine, that is, family. It's also used in medicines, okay, for skeletal muscles. And also used for our cells, is used for insecticides to kill bugs. I'm like, what? I didn't know that one. That was a new one, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this in case you didn't know, we're talking about nicotine that's almost like caffeine. Okay, let's get back to caffeine. Quinine, which is an antiviral drug as well. We also got caffeine is used for certain diuretic meds, like for asthma. Okay, you know, having they saying they use caffeine in some of them drugs. Okay, so for migraines, you know, serious migraines, they probably give you some caffeine, family. It depends. You got to check that stuff out. Them big long words that you can't pronounce. You know what I mean? Because I know I have trouble pronouncing a lot of words. But hey, we ain't talking about that now. Sleep apnea, also used in them drugs as well to help you sleep. But you know what? If you have sleep apnea, let me tell you, if you don't eat nothing before at least past 6 or 7 o'clock, definitely before you go to sleep, it might help you out. Try that out for a couple of weeks. Try not to eat nothing past 6 or 7 o'clock, and definitely 4 hours or so before you go to sleep. A lot of people eat, you know, that acid food, and then they catch itis, right? And they just, you know, get up falling asleep, you know what I'm saying, on a full stomach or whatever. And that stuff gonna rot in you and everything else. But we ain't gonna talk about that, because today we're talking about caffeine. So let's get back to caffeine. You say, some else they saying, of course, is in the carbonated drinks, caffeine, like soft drinks, which is also high in phosphates, which causes the body to eliminate calcium. Okay, calcium, that's in your bones, family. Okay, because the caffeine is a natural diuretic, it's linked to calcium loss. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Fragile bones, teeth rotting out. You know what I'm saying? The phosphate itself, you know what I'm saying, got a certain layer of that on your outside of your bones. It's eating through all that, family. It's eating it up, fam. So watch some carbonated drinks or sodas, teas, even chocolate, family. Let's move forward. They saying some studies are saying between the ages, males that is, between the ages of 12 to 29 years of age, they say they consume an average of 160 gallons of caffeinated drinks a year. Can you imagine that? That's about 2 quarts daily. Then just imagine they drink some actual hydrogenated liquids. You know what I mean? Like some actually fresh blended fruits or some definitely some alkaline water from a machine, not the ones that you're getting from the stores and stuff. You know, I already did a lecture about that, right? If you didn't check it, you can check it out on my YouTube channel, and also I'm gonna be talking about some more clips right here, maybe on IG and whatever other sources I may do some clips on about water, that is. Okay, alkaline water, that is. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, because we're talking about caffeine, not right now. Okay, not water or anything. So let's look at it. They saying caffeine, some studies, they saying link caffeine to abnormal heart rhythms. Ain't that something? And also they saying cause strokes. They saying heart disease. Okay, type 2 diabetes. Okay, first trimester miscarriages. They saying anxiety. You know how you got a lot of anxiety? Check your caffeine, family. Did you have a coffee this morning and don't wore off now? You see what I'm saying? Or you had a soda, or you had whatever else that got caffeine in it. Okay, and may have a panic attack. You know how some people going off. We sending our kids to get these checkups and carrying on, and beating their butts and carrying on because they're acting up. Hey, did you check how much caffeine and sugar and stuff you don't give them? Because also they saying that could cause poor diet and a lot of sugar, high sugars, and caffeine could cause that ADHD stuff that they saying your children have, can't pay attention and carrying on like that because that joker high. You feel me? They offer caffeine possibly. Let's get back to some of the effects of caffeine. Could cause fibroids, they saying. Certain types of cancer, hypertension, okay? Depression. You know, if you're depressed, okay, and you've been depressed and you're feeling even more depressed, check your caffeine levels, family. That's all I'm saying. If like I said, if you're drinking coffee, different types of sodas, even, like I said, chocolate or tea. I can't forget about the tea, like Lipton teas and all them teas that's not a herbal tea, okay? We talking about them generic type of teas, okay? Let's move forward. Also, they're saying certain ulcers, okay? Sleep disorders, okay? Prostrate irritation. Tremors, you know, your nerves all shook up. Muscle pain. People always talking about they in pain and stuff like that, but how much hydration do you really give your body? You feel what I'm saying? That's gonna go back to that, you know, the proper water to drink. Okay? Let's move forward. We also got nursing mothers. If you're a mother that's putting that tit in your baby's mouth, don't drink any type of caffeine or eat stuff with a bunch of caffeine. What's them little booster drinks everybody been drinking and stuff too? Talking about they getting some type of boost because they sleepy and carrying on. You know what I'm talking about, right? You get them at the store nowadays. Got a lot of caffeine in it, family. But they saying let's go back to if you're nursing your babies, okay? Putting that tit in the baby's mouth could cause a rapid heartbeat to your little baby, okay? Also restlessness to your little baby. Irritability to your baby, okay? Crying. You know how your baby be crying and crying. You like, just shut up. You know, you got some mothers and even fathers that think like that, right? Hey, did you drink or have some caffeinated or caffeine type of stuff that day? I'm just saying. And a lot of sugar. I can't forget about the sugar, okay? That's going to be on another clip, an actual lecture. But right now, we're just talking about caffeine. Poor sleep, Okay, for your little babies we talking about, fam. That's if you're breastfeeding, okay? Now let's move forward. We're talking about caffeine, and they say it could be detrimental for people with heart disease. So if you got heart disease, you might don't want to be drinking a lot of caffeine, okay? You want to be soda pop, like I said, teas, that's unherbal teas, chocolate, okay? Like I said, what else? Coffee, definitely, okay? Okay, it can increase your heart rate, fam. Your blood pressure could go to the sky, you feel me? Caffeine we're talking about, fam. May contribute to a stroke as well, fam. All right? How much caffeine did you have that day? Okay? I'm just saying. Crohn's disease, or if you have IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, eliminate caffeine altogether. You know what I'm saying? No sodas, no coffee, no teas. That's not herbal teas we're talking about. It's going to be more beneficial. And chocolate. And definitely them soft drinks. Okay? Let's move forward. They saying that caffeine can also put some extra stress on your liver, fam, because they got to try to detox and break all that mess down. Okay? That's a good thing. Caffeine we're talking about here today, fam. It's a mood-altering type of substance, they saying. This is caffeine. To our central nervous system, it stimulates it. And the central nervous system connected to a lot of different other organs as well, okay? Your kidneys, your adrenal glands, your spleen, of course, your brain, okay? Your central nervous system, okay? Nerves can be shot. Okay, and then you're going to mess with your digestion. I mean, it could go on and on when you're dealing with the central nervous system, okay? So caffeine we're talking about at the end of the day could take and stimulate these things and cause it to go out of whack a little bit, all right? Okay, also it says it's a matter and affects the neurochemicals and channels in our body, just like amphetamines, okay, like cocaine, for instance, okay? But we're dealing with caffeine. And also like heroin, but we're dealing with caffeine here, family. That's if you're doing a whole lot of overuse of caffeine. You know, the quick boosted things you can get from the stores. Like I said, chocolate, we're looking at coffee, we're looking at the unherbal teas, and of course, all them different sodas and carrying on. Everybody loves to drink before they even think about water and stuff of that nature. Other types of drink, carbonated drinks. You know what I'm talking about, right, family? But that's my thing for the day. I thought I'd take and share that with the peoples. You know what I'm saying? I ran across this information. I said, you know what? Let me do a little clip. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna make it too long, like a lecture or nothing like that. Just kind of run through some information. And I hope that this is some information kind of help you out. If you're having nervous problems, anxiety problems, if your child is jumping off the sofa and doing flips all day long because you all pumped up off sugar and maybe caffeine, okay, them drinks, sodas and carrying on. Y'all got to cut that stuff back and cut it out all together if you can, fam. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. But at the end of the day, like, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Take and follow me if you're on IG and whatever other social medias you might see this on. My name is Dr. Copeland. That's DoctahCopeland. I had to do it like that because if you just put the DR, then all types of names gonna pop up on the Dr. Copeland. But at the end of the day, I love y'all like that. Try to stay healthy and try to stay positive. I hope to see y'all again real soon. One love.